You know, I think Russ would bet a king, so I think Jack is a very likely hand for Russ there. Russ hasn't raised the button in a long time, so interesting. So does Russ button now? I'm pretty sure it's okay. He just checks again. Okay, I'm fine. I'm pretty fine making this a nice small pot. I may win with Jack high. Who the hell knows? King high. Good hand. Ace queen, sweet hand. I feel a re-raise coming. I feel a re-raise coming. Oh, just kidding. Oh, now here's the re-raise I saw coming. My, yeah, I think 10-8's fine to call here. Sure. Russ has to go first. I didn't want high cards because that hits a lot of his re-raising range. God. Nah, it's just not the right flop. I could play on a bunch of different flops that I don't necessarily hit a pair, but I don't think that was the right one. Even though I did have a club in my hand. Russ raised to 8 preflop finally. I wonder if that's because I've been folding to his preflop raises so much. I haven't fought back out of position at all, so I thought it was a good spot there, especially because an ace was on the board, so I can pretty much fold out everything that's not an ace. And if Russ continues, I mean, if Russ re-raises me, it's an easy fold. If he calls, he most likely has a 10, and it's not the greatest spot, but, you know, I don't have to put in more chips if I don't want to. Alright, we're pretty even so far. It's just the top pair versus top pair that we went all in on. That's been the difference in the match so far. Is ace rag good enough to re-raise? Again, I haven't done this yet this match, so I feel like Russ may have to give me... I mean, I think he's going to call, but he's probably going to give me credit for a decent enough hand. Like, I don't know. I hope he's putting me on, like, you know, at least a queen jack. I mean, not queen jack, king queen type hand. If he hit a pair and he raises or calls, it really sucks, but he raises. I am thinking about just going all in, but I don't know. I haven't seen... I don't think Russ raise folds very often, so... Maybe I just shouldn't be getting re-raising pots out of position. I feel like that was just... It can just never end well. Okay, if Russ raises, I am... Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. I was going to say I am going to re-raise or something because it's a great spot to bluff and my hand looks weak, so... That's too bad. Slight overbet. I don't know, maybe it's just because 2-2 is easier to type than 2-0. Yeah, I'm gonna make a stand here. Maybe I'm tilting slightly, but I have a couple backdoor draws, so I don't think Russ can... my hand looks really bluffy though. It looks like king queen. Russ might call me down with just a 10. Okay, I'm pretty glad he folded. I didn't like that push right after I did it. Pretty interested in what Russ folded. If he folds a 10 there, that's pretty good to know. Ooh, I have a pair, which means I can flip with a lot of hands. It's a very beginnerish move to just go all in to, eliminate any future decision making, but okay, it's too beginnerish. I'm just gonna call. Is that a good flop? I think it's a decent enough flop. I think a lot of Russ's range are, ace 10, king queenish hands that I'm beating right now. If he randomly hit a jack, that sucks, but I feel like I'm letting Russ run over me a little too much this match, so I need to start playing back, and this seems a good a spot as any. Alright, you folded. Very nice flop. I feel like Russ is just folding though. He bets into me enough that when he calls preflop and just checks, I feel like he's folding a lot, which means I should start bluffing when he does. Well, I think I've already been doing that and it hasn't been working. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, here's an example. Does he check again? Okay, so exact same spot as last time. Let's see what happens. Another fold? Okay, maybe he is betting enough of his strong hands when he's out of position that I can, fold to most of them and then c-bet when he checks. It's a pretty nice, straightforward strategy to have, so hopefully it's accurate with what Russ is doing. Pretty good flop for ace high. Let's do the exact same thing again and see what happens. Russ is probably aware of the fact that this is the third time in a row this has happened, so I feel like he might want to start playing back. I mean, I'm obviously going to bet here since there's a high chance Russ is floating, I think. And I do have the flush draw, which missed, but I hit a pair, which means I can just check since I hit a pair. Ah, I hit king clubs. You know what? In a regular game, I think I check there, but heads up, I think I'm actually supposed to bet and, value bet. I just realized. And this will be the last hand.